absolute best.
Yeah, they had us the first half. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, could be Wayne.
I think I got my swagger back. Oh.
I love it, baby.
Them orange britches. Something about them orange britches.
Tennessee wins. By Tennessee, Jawan Jennings. Jennings makes the catch.
Ball hit high in the air into right field. Going back is Sayre. And Tennessee can say hello, win column. A grand slam in the bottom of the ninth. You can't draw it up any better.
We just won a basketball game, and we're very happy right now.
McGrath for the win. He got it. If you don't like college football and you watch this one, I'm not sure what your problem is.
Reddit did to do, and welcome into More Important Issues. It is Thursday, February 12th, and you're not dreaming today or tomorrow or today, depending on when you're listening to this podcast, is opening day. You've made it, folks. There is no need to cry, unless it's happy tears. I don't know. Maybe some of you. I won't judge. It has arrived. It's supposed to be good weather tomorrow, too. I don't know what maybe it gets a little bit colder once the sun goes down, but at least leading up to first pitch.
That's why we started at 4:30.
Bingo. And then with the how fast these games are going. Have we heard run roll on this weekend?
I don't know that. I don't know. I think that is decided before the game, so
it really shouldn't be for the Friday, Saturday. Like Sunday, I get whatever. Get out of there.
Yeah.
And then little baseball talk. No more run roll in SEC, correct?
That's correct. Yeah. And
Which
I think that's
dumb
good.
to begin with. Again, Sundays make sense. I'm okay if they say for travel purposes, Sundays, whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, realistically, how many run rules are they in SEC? Not a ton.
I feel like 2024 we had quite a few. Maybe I'm just
but
misremembering.
that team won a national championship.
Correct. So maybe that's a good. It's like turn the run roll on so we can get a gauge for where we're at.
Okay, yeah, I like that. Yeah.
So I'm back in on the run roll.
Yeah.
Or
And
we
let's
just
let's wear the black uniforms every game.
Yeah, or maybe we just need to that needs to be a stat we track. Like they would have been run ruled if it was in effect.
Okay.
We're gonna talk some baseball. We'll get into that. Don't worry. I think we're saving it. We wanted to give you a taste. Now I think now you have to listen to the whole episode to get there. One note. New ice cream making its way to Lindsay Nelson. I heard this place is really good. Have you had it?
I have not. No, it's
this UT Creamery.
Is that
so I can't remember where. I don't know if they're like open some hours, but it's the blanking on the department that does it. But anyways, it's UT students. It's their ice cream. I heard it's really good.
The agriculture department?
No. Be sick.
That would be cool.
Farm to table.
Yeah.
I got sucked into this guy, this TikTok series with this guy who like started his own like homestead, and I watched like, I don't know, 20 minutes of him milking a cow. I was all in. That just reminded me.
Just 20 straight minutes of him just going in on a cow.
When you say it like that. No, it was like he got a new machine to do it, and he was talking all about it, showing us his cow. And
okay, so there was like some demonstration. It wasn't just like this guy just milking a cow for 3
no, it was like a day in the life type video, and he was showing.
Are you watching the Heartland series?
I wish the Heartland series rocked, and that's how you knew it was. I think it would come on really late in the evening, and you're like, all right, time to go to bed.
Yeah, I think they also reran it like on Sunday mornings. I feel like I remember seeing it on Sunday mornings.
It might have been when it aired, like that was the original airing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe so. I just remember it being on in the mornings. I'm like, oh, Biscuit and Gravy, the Heartland series. What a time.
That'll take me right back to. I was going to read the address, but I better not do that. Right back to my childhood household.
Yeah, there you go.
Sitting in the living
Oh
room.
no.
And now we've gotten all distracted, but we do have some basketball talk. Tennessee narrowly escapes, give up another double-digit lead, but they escaped. So
They did.
Rick
It
Barnes,
is kind of crazy. Like, it felt like Mississippi State was. I mean, that felt like a game we're going to end up losing somehow.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Tennessee ended up covering, I believe, yes. But Rick Barnes probably started an actual investigation. He had that clip that has gone viral for all the wrong reasons. And it looked like maybe they were gonna throw that game for a minute. Was not looking good.
Yeah, what? Something has to be done. Like, I mean, we got to call a timeout at some point.
It doesn't work. Don't start that. Don't start that. I've seen it so many times. I don't know what Rick Barnes says in timeout huddles. I don't know why. Any Tennessee team that he calls timeout to try to stop runs, to try to stop turnover, whatever it may be, it never works. When he doesn't call a timeout for last second possessions, doesn't work. When he does call a timeout for last second possessions, doesn't work. It doesn't matter. It just doesn't work.
Yeah. I don't know. There is something to, like, Tennessee gets a big lead, and it just seems like I think taking the foot off the gas isn't even like close to what we could say. I mean, it just they get out of the car.
Yeah. It's I mean,
you won by
Not
9 on
having
the
fun,
road.
Landon.
Again, like, Tennessee covered,
having
but it
fun.
just – and if you didn't watch the game, you're like, oh, okay, cool. Well, that was pretty good. Yeah, we'll take that. But, I mean, Tennessee's up by, 20-something in this one, and they end up winning. Mississippi State brings it back within 5. They let Josh Hubbard go off for 31 points,
he had
which
20. He did have 20 in the first half when you built your biggest lead.
yeah, and like that, they were just like, hey, let him get his. I mean, we're still going to beat their brains in. And I love how Tennessee started the game. The biggest question marks going into it was like, what's Tennessee going to do with these bigs? How can they get them involved early, get that consistency going? And they did that. It was Agpara, it was Jalen Carey, it was JP Estrella. Like there was Dwayne Brown. All those guys were getting involved very early. And I think that, like, Tennessee is going to be as good as their bigs are. And I think their bigs can be really good. But it's kind of like Tennessee. They can be really inconsistent.
Yeah, I don't
So
think I like
I
that just because I like aspects of our bigs, but yeah, for 40 minutes, you're right. It is the team because
well, one of them
every
has to be your
position.
third scorer. And I mean, that's just reality. It's not going to be Bishop Boswell. He does a lot of great things.
It can be Bishop Boswell. It has been, 3 of the last 5 games?
Was he your third leading scorer?
I'd have to go back to each game, but yeah, he's been up there. I don't know if he's been exactly number 3, but he's been, he had 2 double-doubles in the last 5 games. 5 games? Yeah.
I just think, like, Tennessee probably needs one of the bigs to be it because, I mean, if you get 8 points from Bishop Boswell, you've had a good game. If you get 4 points from JP Estrella, I don't feel like that's a good game.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Your third guy isn't going to be consistent. There's not a consistent third scorer. This is going back to the year we were talking. It was with Josiah and Vescovi, and we were like, if one of them gets in double digits, like, Tennessee probably wins. If both of them do, Tennessee wins. If neither of them does, probably not winning. Yeah. It's kind of going back to that. It's like, if you have a third guy in double digits, Tennessee has a really good chance of winning. The problem is finding that third guy. At least consistent. Like, it's not consistent, and then you run into it's so inconsistent that all the likely threes could completely disappear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there was in that stretch where like 5-minute stretch where Tennessee didn't have a basket. I think their bigs took one shot,
which is kind of great. I feel like that's when Tennessee gets bogged down is when they go inside in the ball, which maybe they just never got a shot off when the ball. I thought it was unique to some of the bigs early in Barnes' tenure at Tennessee. Every big, it's like the ball is going to be shot or turned over when it gets into the paint. Like we're not good at just paint touches.
We're the worst team in the country of doing a bounce pass to our bigs and it lead to points. I don't think it's ever happened, Caleb.
We need to track that. That's another stat we need to keep.
I mean, it is unreal how many times like we try to bounce pass it into the bigs and it's just a turnover. It's an automatic turnover for some reason. We can't catch, or we don't have great position, or it's just a terrible pass. I mean, there's so many factors into it, but yeah, we just struggle. No more bounce passes. Ever.
No. And in good news, Landon, I'm on ESPN because I looked at Jacoby Gillespie, and yes, 3 of the last 5 he's been in double digits. But I scrolled down. Oh, this is just I don't know why this roster's mixed up. I looked to see if there was anyone else, but for some reason, Zakai Ziegler's on Tennessee's listed as I don't know. This is weird. I'm on Bishop Boswell's.
He's just there just in case. We're gonna bring him back for March.
I thought maybe like the Trinidad thing.
Okay.
Maybe, yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Breaking news.
But Jordan Gainey's here too, so it wasn't just
even better. Hey, we'll take them all back. I don't know if we have enough roster spots, but we'll make room. Sorry to whoever, but you got to get you get it.
Yeah, to be a team, be a team player.
Mm-hmm. It sucks the Memphis Grizzlies are playing Jamal Mashak, so he can't come back too.
I don't know if "sucks" the right word, but I agree with the sentiment.
Well, it sucks for Tennessee fans, but as far as like Jamal Mashak, yeah, that's awesome. Congrats to him. He's playing really good, and he's playing a center at 6'4". That's insane.
I didn't realize they were playing in the middle.
Yeah, I mean they don't really have a center right now, so they're just like, hey, let's get somebody that can just guard every position.
I don't think that's a terrible
thought process. It is
probably
crazy.
not super effective in the NBA, but I mean I get it.
Yeah, I mean he's played well the last couple games. He had like 3 steals last night, I think, against the Nuggets. Now the Grizzlies aren't very good, but game before that he had 17 points. So yeah, he's rolling. I don't know. Did he ever have 17 points in a college basketball game?
Yeah, that's a great question. Let me tell you.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he had to have.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not, but it just feels like he had to one game.
I just feel like he hasn't.
I'm gonna go unlikely because junior and senior year, his high, I believe, was 11.
His high was 11?
14 twice, 16 his sophomore year against Kentucky. All right, let's get into freshman year. That's gonna be hilarious if he had 17 his freshman year somehow. Nope. His high was 16, so you're right. Good pull.
Wow. Blind squirrel. You know? I love how Nate Ament is just continuing to grow. Like he understood, like, hey, we might lose this game. I'm just going to take over the last bit of this. I'll just end it.
Well, he did, and he demanded to take over, right? I mean,
yeah. He told his teammates to give him the ball. Pass it to the Italians. Pass it to the lottery pick, please.
Yeah, I feel like when we struggle just hanging on to the ball. If we're going to turn it over, let's just turn it over in Nate Ament's hand, because I feel like he's going to at least have a shot of scoring.
Mm-hmm.
He might also turn it over, but I've seen the rest of our team they can only do the turnover aspect of that in certain minutes of the game for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if I see one more turnover post about our freaking balloons this week, it's not working. We've averaged like 11 turnovers the last 5 games. It's insane. Get rid of the balloons. It's not working.
Yeah, I'm with you. Good God, Josh Hubbard, 31 points. He did shoot the ball 24 times. I feel like it.
Hey, second half,
you're a
we took
decent-
care of him.
Yes. I mean, if you're a decent enough shooter, if you shoot the ball 24 times, I mean,
That had to be one of the worst like pans. They were down 11 at the half, and it pans to Josh Hubbard coming off the court, and it flashes the graphic that he has 20 of their 28 points. I was like, oh,
yeah.
you don't want to be the best player on the worst team. It ain't fun.
And I do think, like, I mean, he was projected to be one of the top point guards in the SEC this year. I am shocked. And maybe it's just he loves Starkville. Been there. Maybe I get it. How did he not hit the portal at some point?
Loyalty, Landon.
I mean, I applaud it, but it doesn't make a lot of sense. Watching him last night, I was like,
I looked it up. Maybe this matters. He is from Madison, Mississippi. I don't know where that's at, but maybe
okay.
it's close to Starkville.
Gotcha.
So maybe that matters.
Bleeds maroon.
I could just be like close to family deal. Okay,
We
good.
know how that is.
Good
Caleb.
news.
That means nothing. Moving closer
You're
to home.
Good news is we were not his season high. I was worried we might be.
Okay.
We were close. 38 in an overtime game against Texas.
Perfect. We are not the record.
I would wager we were. Oh, he only had 14 against us last year. Why did he hit a bunch of threes or something? Why did it feel like he went off against us? Yeah, 12 of his 14 points were threes. That was what it was against us. Yeah, he's only a junior. So
He's only a junior? Good God, he's been there for years.
wait, no, I looked this up last night. He was a senior, I thought. Maybe not. It has. So I talked about this with my brother last night. Feels like he's been there forever, but I swear when I looked it up last year, he was a sophomore. And then last night I was like, oh, I was wrong. He must be a senior. But I'm looking at ESPN profile, which maybe they have it all confused. Yeah,
I guess he's just been so consistent that
yeah.
I guess that's right. Man. Hey,
He's played 92
Josh Hubbard
games for them.
We are probably going to be looking for a quarterback of the basketball court and a point guard next year. So if you want to make the trip to Knoxville, you I don't know, have your people call us and we'll send it up the line.
We'll tamper. Just give us your number. We'll call.
Yeah. Okay. I like
Me
that.
and you.
Yeah. You don't even have to give us. We'll find it. We'll call you.
Sure. We can get a direct flight to Madison, Mississippi. We can get somebody. We can get you home quick.
Well, like all these like big deals, they happen in other cities. So like, I mean, we can just meet in like maybe Tuscaloosa. We don't have to go all the way to Mississippi. We don't have to cross over the state line.
Is that happening? Are people meeting in like random cities?
Well, I'm talking to like coaches. They like have deals in like Atlanta.
Yeah, they're like secretive about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
We could do that.
I mean, you couldn't just stay there and sign a contract. You got to go 3 hours to sign a contract. I feel like that's FU money, right? Just hop on a jet for that's not even 3 hours. I mean, it's probably a couple 30 minutes, maybe to Atlanta.
Knoxville to Tennessee. Knoxville to Atlanta. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. So maybe it isn't that big, but I just feel like you could just do it here.
I don't even think you have to be in person to
hotel.
sign contracts anymore. I think you can just like
Yeah, DocuSign that thing.
yeah. Because I mean, I know they don't have a notary sitting there. Maybe they do. Maybe they got to go somewhere there. The only place they can find a notary for these massive contracts is Atlanta, Landon. That's what.
Some weird guy that's a notary just follows them around all day just in case.
I'm gonna become a notary, so I have the chance to like notarize it. I'm gonna go and put my name out there, guys. I will notarize all college football any college coach contract. I'll notarize
or any contract.
Nah.
Okay,
a lot of
just
work.
football. Just football. Carpal tunnel from stamping.
Yeah. But hey, it's someone has to do it, Landon.
Yeah,
I'll bear that. I'll bear that cross.
yeah. somebody that has kind of been disappointing in a way, and maybe you feel differently. I thought Felix Okpara would be more of an offensive threat. I know he catches the lobs. I just felt like the beginning of the season, I was like, okay, like he's going to score like 10 to 12 points, and it just hasn't really amounted to that.
He just doesn't have the low post game. Yeah, he can break free and make plays, but you can't throw the ball into him and let him work. Like that's not. He's not creating space.
He didn't have great touch
down low. No, doesn't have. Well, see, I feel like his touch is fine. He just can't create space to get good shots off. Because like when he has the shots, I think they're fine. But he doesn't give many opportunities. I mean, I'm just looking over his game log right now. I mean, outside of just a pitiful performance against Syracuse, like pretty good field goal percentages.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of those are lobs outside of Syracuse, but yeah, I mean, yes, I agree. It has been a disappointment. I thought his game would, because he showed flashes of it last year. So I thought he would take another year in it, growth, take a step. Just haven't seen it.
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
Mm-hmm.
And he is coming back from injury currently. So maybe that's.
Well, the good thing about him, like he's dunking the ball when he scores. So he's always on a highlight tape. He's always on those highlights that they post after the game. They're like, okay, it feels like Barr making plays.
Yeah, like he's going to be featured in one shining moment.
Yeah, 100%. Also had 3 turnovers. That can't happen for a big that scores 6 points.
Right. Yeah, not good.
Dwayne Brown also had 3 turnovers.
Yes.
So there was 6 of your 11 right there were 2 bigs.
Yeah, that's not good, Landon.
Mm-hmm.
Quit with the balloons. Do something else. I don't know. Just no more balloons. The balloons are not effective.
Yeah. What about Troy Henderson getting more run? Do you think that was to give Jacoby a little break, or do you think that was like, hey, let's see what he can do with? I mean, obviously Josh Hubbard is a smaller guard, so maybe they kind of went with him like a matchup and seeing if he could see what he could do. I don't know. I thought he made the most of his opportunity. Only played 9 minutes, but had 5 points and hit a big 3, had a steal. I like what I saw from Troy Henderson. I think he could. I think that is a big development. Like, can he? It's not sustainable for Jacoby Gillespie to play 37 to 40 minutes every game. So,
right,
having somebody that can come in, him and Amari Evans, maybe just that duo kind of gives Jacoby a little bit of a break. I think that's probably big if you're trying to make a run in March.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I felt like that was a move out of frustration. Like, let's try something different. So whether Rick Barnes goes back to that or not, I don't know. But I think he certainly got valuable minutes out of Troy Henderson last night. So yeah, it's probably worth looking at again.
Lady Vols won. Big.
I saw that. Yeah.
That was much needed.
Rough week, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Not been a good press conference, I guess like a week and a half for the basketball programs.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to win the press conference.
You can't. You doesn't matter. You'll never win in a press conference. You just don't want to lose it.
Okay. Well, I was thinking
best you can hope for is like a neutral. I think that's kind of what I like about Josh Heupel. I don't know a lot of people don't like is like he's never going to lose a press conference. He's never going to win one, but he's never going to lose one either.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things like no news is good news kind of thing. Like if nothing like comes out of a press conference, we're good.
Yeah, because like Rick Barnes, I mean, he has the funny press conferences. He gets on to players, and people are still infuriated with his answers.
Right.
And he's like the most loose guy.
Yeah, he kind of has that old man though. Like people were like, "Oh, that's funny," kind of thing.
But when have you ever seen?
Like he was like a 20. If he was 30 years old, like that's probably not the same kind of humor that people want to hear in a press conference.
Right. And I'm not saying I've never seen people be like, "I love Rick Barnes' press conferences," but no one goes out of their way to make a post about how much they love Rick Barnes' press conferences. They're only pissed about some answer he gave.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can't win them, but you could lose him. You can lose him in a hurry. And listen, I don't necessarily have a problem with Kim Caldwell's comments, but I get why people would be frustrated by him.
Yeah, I just think it's one of those things, like, you can't just be like, well, ask the players, and then you don't have them show up for the press conference. That doesn't seem right. So, and you can't lose like that. I mean, no one expected them to beat South Carolina or UConn, but you can't lose the way that you did and set records. I mean, we're talking about Josh Hubbard. We didn't give him that record. That's a win for us. You can't give out records to opposing teams like that.
Yeah. That was one of the uglier losses I can recall of recent.
But yeah, I think this was a game that you had to go win, and you won 98-53. So poor Kelly Harper. I mean, you couldn't lose to the coach you just fired.
No, especially after that South Carolina loss.
Yeah.
I'm sure the lowdown will talk about how Holly Warlick would have won the last two. So, I've got an idea for the balloon, like replacing the balloons. By the way, let me get your thoughts on this.
Okay.
You know that I don't know, like I guess like thought experiment. I don't know what it is. It's not really a thought experiment. Hypothetical, where someone's like, all right, every time you press this button, you get $1 million, but someone somewhere dies. Like, could be you, could be your family member, could be someone you don't know. Every time you press the button, though, you get $1 million in your bank account. Like, use as much as you want. Every time we turn the ball over in practice, they got to go press that button.
Ooh,
so
okay.
You're taking lives if you turn the ball over.
I was about to say, I'd probably hit it a couple times.
For the $1 million?
Yeah.
How many are you thinking? I think it'd get it. I mean, that's gambling. I think it'd get addicting though. If you're like, hey, listen, the first one's not gonna be my family member. Like,
yeah, you just do it to see like who might drop in front of you.
But then, like when you get to 3, aren't you thinking like only good things can happen? I feel like it's a dangerous game.
I was thinking I would probably hit it 3 times.
Okay. Yeah, but if no one around you dies in those first 3, I know you're hitting it a 4th to find out.
Yeah, like how close can I get?
Yeah.
Until I'm like,
yeah,
like a distant cousin. I'm like, all right, I'll
we'll send the family some money.
I'm good.
And to be clear, if you turn the ball over in practice, you don't get $1 million for pressing the button. If you turn the ball over in practice, you press that button.
Yeah.
Money's not on the equation. That's just where I got that.
That's just for us.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm turning the ball over a lot.
You're killing people.
Oh no, I'm just like I'm gonna hit it 4 times, so I got to turn the ball over 4 times.
No, money's not included in the turnovers. That's the caveat. That's the difference.
Okay,
money's not included. You have to press the button if you turn the ball over in practice.
Okay. Yeah, you can't be risking people's lives for a turnover. Hang on to the ball.
Exactly. This is a real world scenario. Things matter.
Yeah. Tennessee does continue the SEC slate. They play LSU at home. I think, yeah, that's Saturday. Valentine's Day at 6:00. So make your reservations accordingly. Then they have Oklahoma at home.
Who goes to dinner on Valentine's Day?
I don't know. I feel like that is the dumbest thing you can do.
Everyone I talk to, I don't know anyone that goes to dinner on Valentine's Day because everyone talks about how crowded it is. So who's still going?
I don't know.
This is the part where I'm convinced.
You know who goes? Our buddy Wes. That man would definitely go somewhere expensive on Valentine's Day.
He gets a reservation months in advance.
He does it he'll do it on a Tuesday. Duh, he's going to go on Saturday for Valentine's Day.
See, but that's my point is he's doing it all the time. Why does he go on Valentine's Day?
It's just another reason, man.
We did ours. We did ours. I mean, we didn't call it Valentine's Day. We went last weekend though.
Okay. We usually just get a pizza. People are asking me like what I'm getting my wife for Valentine's Day. We've been together so long. Like, I feel like that's more of a dating holiday.
I kind of forgot. Well, I didn't forget about it, but like I didn't emphasize it. We haven't explicitly discussed that, but
yeah. I feel like it's more of a dating thing. Like when you're married, like, yeah, you can like do a little something, but Let's not go. I'm not going to spend hundreds of dollars on a present for Valentine's Day. That's insane.
And truthfully, we went out last weekend only because we had a sitter. So it wasn't like we didn't go out of our way to try to go.
Where'd you go?
Foothills Milling.
Okay.
Very good. Very good experience. They did not have the steak I wanted. That was upsetting. But they recovered.
Okay. Have you tried the cafe?
The Foothills Milling Cafe? I don't know. Is that what they call it?
Yeah.
No, I have not. Looks good. The menu looks good.
Gas.
Yeah, the menu looks good.
You need
Yeah,
to
I've
try
got
that
a
one,
few
though.
more places I need to try. That was one of them. Cross that one off.
Okay.
We'll be back. Probably not soon because I don't have that kind of money, but we'll be back. Yeah,
Some
good.
point down the road.
Highly recommend. Tell them Caleb sent you. Use
Love it.
promo code.
More.
Just
More
try
money.
it. You know what? Anywhere you go, just tell them you have a promo code MORE. And that's not even a kickback for us because what I'm hoping is the person, the cashier, or whoever's ringing you up is just like, just give this guy 10% off. He's losing.
He needs it. You get that a lot. I feel like that happens a lot where you're just like, this isn't even worth me dealing with. Yeah, I'll give you, like, the people that complain, like, do you have a veterans discount or a military discount? I'm like, oh, but I can give you like 10%, I guess.
Are you talking about now? You have that question?
No, I feel like
Okay.
it was something I got when I worked like at Dollywood.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, this is an amusement park. Like, no.
Their entire goal is to rob you blind. There are no discounts.
Yeah. Do you know what their business model is?
They want you walking out of here, no shoes, just like mangled clothes. You
Yeah.
spent all your money on funnel cakes and popcorn.
Yeah, and you want to go back
Which-
again, and it's cheaper just to buy a season pass, so you do that.
Let me
for
tell you,
going
brother.
one time.
I had a red velvet funnel cake at Dollywood.
Good.
Delicious.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it real red velvet's just chocolate?
Yeah.
Is that
I mean,
a real thing?
the base is chocolate. I don't know if there's, I don't know so mostly chocolate, maybe all chocolate. Yes.
Okay. I feel like it's different, but
I do.
whatever.
I don't disagree with that. I
also don't think I've had them at the same time to really get a taste test, but
So you've been told that and you can't really taste the chocolate after you hear that?
well, like it is like a chocolate, I guess, like,
Because once I heard that, it almost, because I'm not a big chocolate fan. Like I like
I'm not
chocolate
either.
with other things.
that's why
Like
I love
brownies.
red velvet, but I don't
Yeah.
love chocolate.
Like brownies, for example. Like I'm not just gonna eat brownies. I don't care.
Yeah.
But Reese's, like that kind of stuff, love that. Chocolate chip cookies, love that. So yeah, it almost ruined it for me, but then it's very good, so it didn't ruin it for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be different. There's something else in there.
I like that we like have the world at our fingertips, and we come on here and we're just like, I wonder.
Yeah, what does AI say?
I don't know why I just googled Red Velvet. Did you know there's a wrestler, WWE or AEW wrestler named Red Velvet? I'm a fan.
It seems like somebody that like wrestles at the Smokies Stadium.
That's probably where they started.
Yeah.
Wait, do they have wrestling matches at the Smoky Stadium?
They did before, yeah. They had it one night.
That's sick.
Yeah, it was like next, I guess, like that night it happened. There was like that big brawl in the under the bridge. You remember?
That was
somebody got hit with a brick. It was like right
that was
after
a
that.
that was a wrestling event.
Well, that's where it was at, and I guess
Right.
those people were at it, and yeah, it carried over into the parking lot under the bridge.
Did that guy die?
I don't know.
I don't looked like he did.
Yeah, he wasn't moving.
He got hit with it wasn't a brick,
Like a
it was
cinder
like
block.
a big old, yeah.
Yeah,
Either a cinder block or just a rock.
yeah. I don't know. Hopefully he's
Ingredients of a red velvet cake include baking powder, butter, buttermilk, vinegar, cocoa powder, eggs, flour, salt, vanilla extract, and in most modern recipes, red food coloring.
Okay, so it's got vanilla in it. So it's like
It's got vanilla extract. It's got like vanilla flavoring in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Not much.
Okay. Yeah, like it's definitely got a hint of chocolate, but it's not just straight chocolate. Like,
Yeah. I wouldn't even say I think it's a lot of chocolate, but it's not all chocolate.
yeah.
Got some eggs in there.
There you go, a little protein.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't remember where we're at now.
Well, speaking
I
of
guess we finished
protein,
basketball.
yeah, speaking of protein, we got us a bigger quarterback for 2027. It's been a topic of conversation of George McIntyre. So I guess we went with a bigger guy.
He runs a 4.5 apparently, or he was clocked at a 4.5 at Tennessee's junior day.
Yeah, they loved him at junior day. He dealt with an injury last season. 3-star quarterback Derek Baker, originally from Fort Myers, Florida, played down there and then moved up to Milton or Alpharetta and plays at Milton, Georgia, which is one of the top programs in the country. And he's 6'1", 226, so a thicker quarterback. And I mean, I don't know if you're going to be able to go get like the top quarterback in the country with having Faison Brandon here. Like, that's not really what Tennessee does. They go get a big guy, and then they usually will take like a Jake Merklinger or somebody like that. Now, this kid, I feel like it's super underrated because
What's interesting? It could be.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this will be the year if he gets – I mean, he's already ranked, what, the 47th player in the state of Georgia?
80 or 62 with the composite.
Oh.
37th quarterback. But, I mean, he didn't play much of his junior year.
Right, and I feel like that's a – so I was just kind of looking at the state of Georgia because I feel like that's a pretty good gauge. So, I mean, that's not bad for where he's at. I mean, like he could realistically be a 4-star, and then rivals will drop him to a 3-star in January of next year. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm kind of shocked he committed this early. I feel like it's gonna really pick up steam leading up to his senior year, if even some of the hype is real. And then just depending on, like you said, he was injured most of the year. So it's obviously time will tell, but I mean, potentially you got in at a really good time with Derek Baker.
Yeah, he's played in 6. He started 6 games in high school so far. He started 5 at St. Thomas Aquinas. Or I guess he appeared in 5 games in his sophomore season. And then he got injured in the opener against Buford. And then didn't get his whole junior season. So I think there's a lot to like about him. Obviously, got to stay healthy. But, I mean, a kid that runs 4.5 40, I mean, Tennessee liked him before all this.
Are those hand-timed at junior day?
I feel like they're not. I feel like that is...
They got lasers on them?
Yeah, I feel like they do.
All right.
Usually those bigger camps have a laser time.
Okay.
And the offer list, I mean, it's Ohio State, Florida State, Ole Miss.
But you said it came down to Tennessee
Auburn,
and Florida State.
Yeah.
That was the 2.
So I think this could be a really underrated player for Tennessee. Got to show out, and I'm sure he'll go to all the camps this summer. And then obviously his ranking will probably change because they love doing that when we don't play football games. And then hopefully he has a big senior season. Again, one of the top programs in the country. So he's going to get noticed. Like everybody, all eyes are going to be on him, and especially in that Georgia classification. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Yep. All right, let's get to some baseball, man. Let's go.
Can I bring the mood down real quick?
Sure.
Because we weren't here Sunday.
Okay.
James Pierce.
Ugh.
What the heck? Also, apparently the off the field stuff going into the draft was real.
Yeah.
But how did obviously nothing this major happened because this is a big deal. But if there was enough to like stir this up, I don't know. Like what? Because he was still on the team. He was never suspended. Like there's nothing evident going. I don't know. It's just so weird. You have Rob Lewis just like he doesn't work for VolQuest anymore, and the man is just like does not care. So I don't know. It's just so.
Yeah,
all of it's very strange to me. I hate it for Rickea Jackson and I mean James Pierce's family. And I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and he made the decisions he did, but like it also like I hate it for a guy making a really, really dumb decision when he was very, very close to being generationally wealthy and taking care of his family for forever. For a long time.
He starts off by running his Lamborghini into her car, which I mean that's thousands and thousands of dollars that you just threw away, and then it just keeps on getting worse and worse. So yeah, I don't really know what happens with his career. I really don't, but a player that had a bright future was up for Rookie of the Year, and now it's like, well, he even play football again.
Yeah.
Over one stupid incident. Like,
yeah. And again, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened in Knoxville. It's just very, I don't know. It's like we see the Boo Carter situation unfold, which is not the same as James Pierce.
Yeah.
But we see off-field stuff with Boo Carter, and the coaching staff like eventually just doesn't put up with what I would compare to what we know happened with James Pierce. Obviously, nothing like that in Knoxville happened, but like obviously there were like attitude or respect. I mean, like the way people are talking, like it was obvious like he did not respond well with the coaching staff. It's like I'm shocked. I don't know. I guess he was playing at a higher level than Boo Carter, so they put up with it. I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. Was it more of just like he was a ticking time bomb that just didn't go off until he left?
Yeah, I guess. I have no clue.
That's what it feels like.
But like that's what's weird is like, the Falcons get him in, and by all accounts, like they love him. Nothing's going on.
Well, I mean, did you see the post a day before that the Falcons had?
I don't think I did, but
stack everything, and it was a picture of James Pierce.
Also, 6 cops just got bodied by him.
Yeah.
Did they tase him? That feels like the guy you tase. You stay back from him, you just tase the shit out of him.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was on drugs, but like you see guys on drugs and not even put up a fight that good.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know where they're at.
Yeah, I mean, somebody's like the Raiders are like, hey, if he doesn't work out with the Falcons.
I mean, there's probably numerous teams. I mean, you got the Ravens. They've had arguably someone worse. The Steelers,
the Patriots.
Who'd they have?
Are you serious? Aaron Hernandez.
Well, to be fair, when they found out he murdered someone, when he was convicted, they were like, yeah. To be fair. Whereas you've got the Ravens. I'm sure there's other teams, but
yeah. Yeah, hate that I mean, that is a terrible situation. And I mean, as much as I liked when he played football at Tennessee, like, I mean, there's no room for that. There's no excuse for it. So
right,
he needs to face whatever consequences get thrown his way.
Yeah, messy situation. We didn't have a show Sunday.
Why can't people just break up?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess she blocked his number. Just, I don't know, send her an angry text. Be rude before you be
Also,
violent.
don't understand like the
Don't
map.
be rude, by the way. I'm not preaching be rude. I'm just saying if you really need to do something.
Yeah.
Also, they have like you could go to one of those rooms where they just like let you destroy crap now. Go do that.
Also, I don't understand like the whole like geography of professional athletes. Like, why does stuff happen in like Florida? Like
Don't they all like have homes there?
I guess, but I mean, he's in Atlanta, she's in LA. I just don't understand why there's like, why do
Who are
we
the
all
other
have to go to
athletes?
Florida to act
Tiger
like
Woods.
a nut job? Yeah.
Jeff Epstein.
Oh God.
Who else has had bad things happen in Florida?
Any Florida man?
There is a We used to have we need to read some Florida Man. I mean, I haven't been up to date on Florida Man.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's still. Yeah, it's kind of lost its luster. I feel like they've probably been running like Florida has been out in front of that, like trying to get those wiped off the. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I had to bring that up.
Yeah.
I don't think you and I had even talked about it.
No, baseball. It's back. We're so back.
One more thing. Where's Gary Rankin going?
I don't know.
So he seemingly resigned without a land. I figured he had a landing spot.
I don't know. He just
You think he needs to be a head coach, or you think he'd run an offense
at Webb?
Well,
Quarles and Rankin.
I was thinking we could get Zach to give him a call.
Okay. I like that.
Listen,
hey, we'll take
in my online dynasty, I've won like 17 national titles. I still get like this past offseason, I had Georgia Southern offer me. And you know what? Can't fault them. You don't know if you don't ask.
There you go. And it's not tampering anymore. He's in the portal officially.
Exactly.
Yeah. We waited. We actually did this the right way.
Yep. Baseball season. Sorry. I've derailed this long enough.
I'm just kidding.
Baseball season is here. 4:30 in the brand new, improved Lindsey Nelson Stadium. And finally, we don't have to hear the likes of Ryan Shumpert and Mike Wilson and Ben McKee complain about not having a press box. Like, finally, guys, so you can shut up. No, I'm happy. I hope the food's good. If not, trash it. Like, let us know. We'll get in the right ears.
Yeah.
No, the stadium looks awesome. We were told it was kind of a rush to the finish line.
Yeah.
All bench warmers. So yeah, it looks incredible. But what's left of Lindsey Nelson? Like, what are their plans now? Like, I can't remember if there's
porches will get redone at some point.
Permanent structures.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure what was still on like the, I guess, original renovation.
Mm-hmm.
And they still have to add the box. We just need a scissor lift in the outfield for right field for MII.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. We don't need anything fancy.
I was trying to go on tomorrow because like I could go like on my lunch break for a little bit.
At 4:30.
Well, I was going to try to get one of those replica things.
Yeah.
And I told my dad, I was like, hey, like I might try to do that and use one of those tickets. He's like, I already sold them. I was like, oh. I always sell his tickets.
How much are tickets? You could still do it.
I don't know.
It'd be worth like that thing's gonna resell for crazy. So if you want one.
I hope he doesn't listen to this until like after the game tomorrow, because he's gonna be like, he's gonna try to give me a ticket. And
we can buy you there. We can get one for $33 right now.
No, I'm good.
Dude, say the word. I'll buy it for you.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm good.
Here's the question. Do we know someone that we could pay $100? So there'd be 100 because I can get two for $66.78. So it'd be $166.78. They would go and get both of us one. We could pay $100 for them to stand in line for what, 2 hours maybe? And like 2 hours and you guarantee it, I feel like.
Okay. like 100 each or 50 each?
Like we pay them $100. So for
Okay,
what,
and then we
2
still
hours
have
of
to buy the
work,
tickets.
we bought. So it'd be 166 total because we buy the
Okay.
tickets for them,
Okay.
and they can even go to the game. They don't have to go to the game, but they can.
Yeah, I'll be
And
down
then they
for
just
that.
bring us the replicas.
There you go. I'll be down for
Any students need beer money this weekend?
that.
Let me know. I'll pay $100. I'm buying the tickets and paying $100, and then you just give me and Landon the
Replicas.
replicas.
There you go. Yeah. New era for Tennessee baseball.
I wonder if he
But
sleeps tonight. I would be able to.
Did you see the hype video?
Okay, so I've had it like queued up. I've not watched it yet.
Dude, I'm telling you, Josh Elander, he's gonna make me fall in love, dude.
You know what? Is there music on it?
He's the narrator.
Yeah, but is there like any copyright music?
Oh, I don't know.
Here, let me listen to it real quick, and then we can I'll just listen to the first little bit. If it's not, we'll listen to it. We'll watch it. Certainly doesn't seem like it. Let's do this. Let's listen to it real quick.
Okay.
Let's watch it all together. Mm.
I'm in.
Because it sounds like you would watch it again. So
Yeah, I'm down. So down.
This is Tennessee baseball.
can you hear it?
A legacy built on hard work, togetherness, swagger. The work started in the fall when nobody was watching. Late night practices, early morning lifts, extra hours in the cage, long before the lights come on. The standard has been set by the greats who have donned the orange and white. It's what we work towards every day. It's the expectation when you put on the Tennessee uniform. The goal remains the same, and so does the work required to achieve it. Returners and newcomers coming together to form an unbreakable bond. Nobody is given the right to wear this uniform, to play on this field in front of these fans. You must earn it. The climb never stops. Nothing's changed. Same work, same goal, new season.
Swing and a miss.
We're always on the hunt.
Lifted in the air. Deep right field. It is gone, and that is the ball game.
How about Arvidsson coming out of the bullpen?
This is Tennessee baseball.
Yeah, I'm in. Let's go. I don't really know what to do. Should we go have a game of toss? I don't know how to get this out of me now.
Should we jump in the pool?
I can't, brother. I can't. I'm old, dude. I can't do that stuff anymore. My muscles will just contract and
Disintegrate.
freeze forever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm fired up. Let's do it.
Yeah.
You know what I love in that video the most? My favorite part. I love in a hype video when you get to see in baseball it's the chalk, but you get to see him lining the field.
Mm-hmm.
I love that in hype videos. Just
huge chalk guy.
Shout out.
You know
to
what's even better about that? Tennessee doesn't have that.
It's true. I didn't consider that. Well, they got to do it around the around home plate. They still got to lay the box, don't they?
I don't know. It's
just the mound. Yeah.
Yeah, just the mound.
It's a great point. They don't have that. Well,
but you're all for it. If they we should bring it back. Bring back the chalk. We should line the field anyway. You already have the all you got to do is trace it. You can still do it.
You could still do it. Probably be better to use paint in this scenario.
Yeah.
Chalk's probably just gone in a second on you. Yeah. Well, it was sick regardless.
Yeah.
I don't care. Baseball has arrived, and do we play at Smoky Stadium this year?
I don't think so.
Is there like a Tuesday game there?
Maybe there is. Maybe there is one at some point. I don't know when it is.
Surely they bring back that like TriStar Classic they tried to do, right?
That'd be
Have a
cool to
game
do
there?
that.
I don't see one there. I was gonna say maybe maybe it was from there.
Yeah. I don't think they do.
Nope. They don't.
Okay. Cool. I don't care. I mean, you got a new stadium. Why are we playing in the Smokies? Sorry. That's my hot take.
I don't disagree with that.
Paid a lot of money for it. $105 million. Let's play it there.
I don't hate it. I think it because you can get more people in the.
They
right?
will.
Surely?
They will at some point.
Yeah.
They'll do something.
I think Ross Kivett dropped that on our podcast.
They did.
I'm
I
sure
think
that's
they
not new
did
news.
They're supposed to do like some of their like
They were supposed to do a
Coach
fall
Pro
ball game there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And shout out to One Knox. They said no. We got championships to win. All right. Nickel State. I know my opponent, Landon.
They won 17 games
Is
last
it
year.
Nickel State or is it just Nichols? I
It's
might
just
not know my
Nichols.
opponent.
It's just Nichols.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because it's Nickel State University.
Okay. I think they just go by Nichols.
I don't care. I don't care.
Isn't that where Ollie went from
It is.
last Gen U? Okay.
It is. I'm pretty sure. I feel like that's the only way. He went to something like that.
Sure. Yeah.
What were you saying though before I derailed that?
I think that like Tennessee is sitting right now in the rankings around 15, 14, something like that. In most of them. I think that's a great place. I think it would be really tough for this team to kind of start with all the changes going on. I think it'd be tough for them to start at like 3. I think Perfect Game had them at 3. I think Tennessee has the talent to be up there for sure. They got a ton of experience, ton of veterans on this team, tons of guys in the portal. I think they got a good freshman class too behind them. It's kind of all just got to fall in place.
Yeah.
I think there will be probably like some times you're just like, man, that there'll be some bumps in the road. I feel like. Now I'm not going to go scorch earth and like SEC Unfiltered. I like my guy Chris over there, but to say like Josh Elander is in an unwinnable position is crazy. He didn't lose anybody.
Yeah, I mean, this is different. I mean, I'm assuming I didn't watch the whole video. I'm assuming he compared it to the Schlossnagel exit.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same. I mean, yeah, of course, there's similarities in terms of the guy leaving, but like you said, he didn't lose anybody when Tony left. So I mean, it's roster still intact. I also feel like no, I'm not trashing Michael Early, but like he wasn't. Elander's been tagged for the head job, not at Tennessee, but like everyone's been like, when's he going? Like he was expected to make this leap eventually.
Yeah,
and it just kind of felt like I don't know, and I don't know what his thought process was. Like if he loved Knoxville so much that, and he liked working for Tony so much that he was just gonna, he had no time on for it, was gonna stay forever. I don't know, but it felt like it was just any moment, like he was gonna get offered a good job and take it.
Yeah,
that wasn't the case with Michael Early, so they're not the same. Yeah, I mean, again, I didn't watch the whole video, but it's certainly not he's gonna have a tough task of filling the shoes of a guy who built something incredible and then won a championship doing so. It's not going to be an easy road, but it's not unwinnable by any means.
Yeah, and the whole thing is like, well, Tony Vitello can't be the best coach in the sport and you not take a step back. I'm not saying they might not take a step back. I'm also saying Tony Vitello kind of set this program up where it's not just going to crumble after one season.
Sure. And I mean, I don't correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like a lot of people had Tony where he was at because of not because of how he coached in games, but because of how he set teams up day in, day out. Well, again, he was here through October, so I mean, he had a big hand in this team. But then also another guy that had a big responsibility in setting the team up day in, day out was the guy in charge now.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying, oh, Josh Elander's going to manage the game better than Tony Vitello. I'm not saying that, but I mean, you mentioned like there's going to be some bumps in the road. He's going to handle things differently than Tony Vitello did. Whether his way's better or not, we'll see. But I think that's when you're not going to go scorched earth. For those that may have a tendency to go scorched earth, I think the thing to remember is there are a lot of people frustrated with how Tony managed games.
No, yeah, it wasn't perfect.
Give Elander time to figure out because it's his first go around at it.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, he's going to have some hiccups for sure. And he's going to have to find not only the ways he likes doing things, but the ways that the way it needs to be done to win. And so, yeah, I mean, I think there'll probably be things he does better than Tony Vitello within games and things that Tony Vitello did better than him.
Yeah. Yeah. I think there's just so much talent on this roster where there's no reason why they shouldn't be sitting for 14 to 15 in the rankings. Like there is so much talent on this team. And I mean, let's not forget in 2021, I mean, you walked around like those players, and no offense to those players were great. And I think they were a huge part in why this program is where it's at. They had attitude and they had, a little moxie to them, and they were good at baseball. But there wasn't any first rounders on that 2021 team.
Yeah.
Coming out of that 2021 season. There was no first rounders.
Right.
This team's a little different. I mean, there's guys walking around at 6'5" that can throw 95 from the left side and hit the ball over 400 feet. There wasn't any of those players in 2021, and that team won a lot of games. So I think this team's also going to win a lot of games. Yeah, you got to figure it out, and it's all about like the leadership and how they face adversity. We talked to Evan Blanco last night. This team's already faced adversity, and the season hasn't even started.
Yep.
So I'm going to put my faith in. I'm not going to say like it was fun while it lasted. Tony's gone. No, I think he gave the keys to Josh Elander for a reason. I don't know if Tony Vitello does he take that job if he doesn't think somebody else can keep this program afloat. Maybe he does, but he just seems like the type that like wants to, as much as he talks about Knoxville and his media stuff out in San Francisco, I think he loves this place, and I think he left it in good hands, or at least he felt like he did. So,
sure.
Again, if you don't want to put all your faith in Josh Elander, I think you can put a little bit into Tony Vitello, knowing that he kind of raised Josh Elander for this exact moment.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and again, dude, it's so talented.
Yeah,
and I can't wait to see it.
Well, give us your projected starting lineup. I was looking. I didn't think we would get a lineup.
Yeah, we probably won't get
this show, but I was like, that's gonna suck if I asked you for projected and they drop it.
Yeah. I mean, mine doesn't change a whole lot. The only one, like Blake Grimmer's not going to play this weekend, so that one probably isn't going to be there. I think Jay is probably your leadoff guy, who is more of a familiar leadoff hitter. I know Christian Moore was not. You had Jared Dickey do it a couple years ago. He's not that just prototypical leadoff hitter, but Jay is. So I think Jay, I think there's other people that can bat leadoff. I think Blake Grimmer could. I think Blaine Brown could. But I just think if you looked at you want to go righty lefty for the majority of the lineup, I think it is better if you start with a lefty and go with Jay Abernathy at number 1. And I think he'll start in center field. Number 2, I'm going to go with Henry Ford.
Okay.
I think Henry Ford's going to tear it up. Kid's a gamer. Has he been the most impressive hitter probably throughout this offseason? Probably not. But I think the flashes are there. He's also learning a new position pretty much. He hasn't played it a ton in college. So I feel like that probably messes with his hitting a little bit. But once he gets comfortable there, he's going to get more comfortable at the plate, and you're going to see a lot of home runs from Henry Ford. So I think he starts at third base. I think Blaine Brown, another lefty, will start probably in left field. Could also DH because he can also pitch. But I mean, what a weapon, man! 6'5", can run. I mean, he's got good genes. His dad was Chris Brown, a Titans running back. He hit the ball a mile and can throw like 97 from the left side. I mean, he's a freak. And that's somebody who's going to be here for 2 years, which love getting freshman All-Americans. I think do that in every sport. Go get them. That way you get to have them for a couple of years, develop them how you want to. I think he is going to be a first rounder in 2027.
Okay.
So Blaine Brown will be third and left. And then I'll go Levi Clark at first base. I think Levi Clark, I mean, Josh Elander mentioned it at the first pitch banquet. He's going to be one of the best hitters in the SEC. Totally agree. And he's playing a position. I feel like a DH is such a weird role, especially for a freshman, because like you're trying to get a feel for the game, but the only way you do that is when it's your time to bat.
Sure.
So I think that was hard. He hit a freshman slump last year, so I think you're going to see his potential really come out this season, and I think he's another first rounder in 2027. After that, I was going to go Blake Grimmer because he was a lefty and had a really good offseason. I think you could go probably Reese Chapman at fifth in right field as a lefty. He's somebody that I just want to take that next step. His swing is pretty. He's got power, and that power plays in Lindsey Nelson in right field. So he's got a great arm, and he's really good defensively. So I want to see Reese Chapman take that next step offensively. So I'll go Reese Chapman at fifth and right, and then I'll go Manny Marin, I think, at sixth. He's a guy who got thrown in there, kind of started it because of Andrew Fisher was working at first base. They tried Manny Marin, who is a middle infielder, tried him at third base, did really well, handled the bat well as a freshman, even though he wasn't like fully developed. Has some pop in it. So I can't wait to see Manny Marin. He's not a guy that, I mean, when you think of the sophomores from last year, you think of Tegan Coons, who's going to be your Friday night guy and pitch tomorrow. You think of Levi Clark, you think of Jay Abernathy. I'm excited to see Manny Marin in another season on Rocky Top because I think he's really good and pretty steady Eddie. That's why no one really talks about him. So that's sixth. Seventh, who we got left? Seventh will probably be Stone Lawless.
Okay.
As catcher. And who am I missing?
I lost you because I'm looking at your previous one, matching it up, seeing if anything's changed. Where did you put Chapman?
I put him at fifth because I think Blake Grimmer was probably going to be in that spot, but he's not playing this weekend.
Okay.
So I'm moving Reese Chapman up.
Then
Manny Marin and then probably Stone.
Okay.
Stone or Marin could be flip flopped. Either one of those. They're both righties, so I don't think that's a huge deal. And then a DH, I'll probably go Tyler Myatt.
Okay.
I think he's a lefty, so there'd be another lefty thrown in there. And then I think you're going to love this. I think Ariel Antigua is your starting second baseman.
I love that.
I think he was. I mean, Josh Elander said he's played out of his mind in the offseason. I think they reward him. It's a guy that's going to have. I mean, he's got Chris Newstrom right there, and Chris Newstrom could also DH too. But if they want to have another lefty in there, maybe it's Tyler Myatt or one of those freshmen.
Okay.
Ariel Antigua, I think, is going to get his opportunity to. I think he won the job. I think he's got to keep the job. And I think he's got to sustain that in Texas. I mean, Nichols, anybody should hit well. So I don't think he's completely safe these first 2 weeks if he hits the ball okay. But if he can do it in SEC play, I mean, he's going to be your starting second baseman, I feel like.
That's kind of odd. So obviously, everybody wants to know projected lineup, what it's going to look like tomorrow. I am obviously curious about that, but what do you see as the most likely changes from this lineup to March 13th versus Georgia? Like, who could you see?
Okay. Yeah.
There's one or two guys that you're like, I think they make their way into the starting.
I think Blake Grimmer is going to be in that lineup somewhere. He could be your DH. He could be left field, depending on what they want to do with Blaine Brown. So that's going to be somebody. So somebody's got to get out. And again, like this is a great problem to have. I mean, Tennessee has so much depth, and when you have this many games, like injuries are going to happen. I mean, Tennessee has Blake Grimmer's not healthy. Garrett Wright's not healthy. I think Garrett Wright could be. I mean, he's going to catch some for Stone. I'm excited to see Stone Lawless kind of take that next step. I think he's really good defensively. Can that bat hold up? If he can, he's got a ton of pop in it. But if he can hit the way he did in some midweek games, I think he's going to be a really good catcher in the SEC. But Garrett Wright was all MAC, all defensive team like that. That's at some point I feel like he is in the lineup somewhere. I just don't know where that's at. Is he catching? Is he playing outfield? Is he a DH? But then you go DH and you lose that defensive aspect of what he's best at. So I don't know. I feel like he's one in there. Chris Newstrom is going to have a say. He's going to get plenty of opportunities this weekend to try to win back that second base, or could he be a corner outfielder? I don't know. I think there's a ton of options you can do. Those are Tyler Myatt. Like if he goes in there and rakes as a DH, like he could stay in that lineup.
Which that's why I don't want to see you talk about so many options. And I feel like the last few years you've gotten kind of through the season. You're like, I could, because they just don't a lot of these guys that could creep in, they just don't get a ton of at bats.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, if those are off at least Friday and Saturday, like you could see a lot of faces that threaten.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right there on the cusp. And I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a ton of freshmen that have. I mean, Taylor Tracy's hit the ball really well. Another guy that you're just like, yeah, that kid's a high round draft pick when he's going to college. I think he's 6'5", throws pretty hard already. Hit, I think, the most home runs out of everybody in the offseason. Nathan Eisfelder, I think he's another guy you could see. Evan Hankins, another two-way player that's played really well. Trent Grinlinger is another one that probably deserves some at-bats at some point. He's somebody that could probably be a Levi Clark type player when he's done here. I think they have a ton of potential pretty much everywhere. So I'm excited to see kind of, and another guy, Hunter High, like played well in the midweeks. He's another player that I think he's going to be Levi's backup at first base, but does he get some at bats as a DH at some point and he kind of take over? So I think there's a ton of options, a ton of guys fighting for spots. I think that's why the offseason is so important, that go ahead and win your job now, and then all you got to do is keep it. You don't
Sure.
have to wait for your opportunity to make things work. Like, you already have first dibs on it, and I think props to Ariel Antigua for doing that.
I don't know if we've talked about the starting rotation. It's been announced for your Friday. Tegan Kuhn's leading off, Saturday Landon Mack, and then Sunday Evan Blanco. Have you give me your grade? Like, what do you think? Right? I mean, obviously TBD.
Yeah,
But
I love it.
okay.
I think there is. I mean, we talked about it with Evan Blanco. Like, it's you can't coach experience, and
Sure.
this entire staff has experience, and you haven't really had that a ton where the entire starting rotation has previous experience. I mean, 2 years ago, Evan Blanco had 99 strikeouts and I think 99 innings. Last year, Landon Mack, as a true freshman, had, I think, 70 strikeouts in Big Ten play. Tegan Kuhn's was kind of your Sunday guy. Had some ups and downs, but again, like, experience is something that is just so important when you're
Right.
thinking of like teams who win in Omaha. It's those like juniors and seniors that win in Omaha.
Sure.
Guys that have kind of been there. I think that's why having the great teams before Christian Moore and Blake Burke were juniors, I think that only helped them be more successful, and that's why they end up winning a national championship.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, absolutely.
I think Evan Blanco, like he talked about it, him being the Sunday guy, I think is a cheat code for Tennessee. I really do.
I love it. I love that. It seems that you have this huge emphasis on Sunday that I don't know what our stats have been, Tennessee stats, I should say, through I don't know, last whatever years on Sunday. But going back to, was it 2022, Drew Beam's freshman year, when he's your Sunday guy, really due to injury, he becomes your Sunday guy. And it seemed like every Sunday you were like, if whatever happened Saturday, you probably won Friday or Saturday. And you're like, nah, it's Drew Beams. Like,
yeah,
we're good. It's Drew Beam's day, which is funny. You talk about experience. Drew Beam was just a different animal where he rolls out his freshman year and is a stud to close out series. I don't disagree with your statement. That is definitely not a rule by any means. That is an exception. Like, he was an exception.
Well, your Sunday guys are never really like your most talented, but they are kind of your most important. Like, Xander Sechrist was, Tennessee doesn't win a national championship without him. Drew Beam, the same, like that 2022 year was huge because he was so good on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I definitely think, like, I wasn't aware of that stat that Evan Blanco said 80% of the series are won on Sunday. Like, that is a crazy stat that I'm sure when they're going down the list of like, all right, who can be our Sunday guy? Hey guys, like, we need to have a dude on Sunday.
I would have said so much. I would have guessed much lower. And I think it's probably because Tennessee has truly experienced just complete opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of being bad and good at baseball. It felt like when we sucked, like, you lost Friday and Saturday, that series was over. And then Tony Vitello shows up and it feels like you won a lot of Friday and Saturday games.
Yeah.
So that, and again, maybe that's just, personal anecdote because we've just been on both ends.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
I don't know. It's crazy. Who could you see or maybe want to see crack that starting rotation? Like, you get into whether it be SEC play or maybe you hit a stumble in SEC play and they shake things up.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Yeah, I mean, great question. I think Brandon Arvinson is definitely one that I think he had some arm soreness that kind of set him back a little bit to really for him to have much of a say in that. It might still work out the same that it did. But having a guy like him coming out of the bullpen is huge. I could see him. Braden Krenzel at some point could be a starter for Tennessee. Like next year, he could probably be in that weekend rotation.
Mhm.
Had a ton of experience last year. And maybe another kind of forgot about guy with all the transfers in the bullpen with Mark Hendy and Bo Rudy and Brady Frederick. Like those guys kind of, those guys by now. But Braden
Right.
Krenzel is sitting right there and he's like, hey, I wasn't so bad as a true freshman at Tennessee. Just remember that. So I think at some point maybe he could be I think something to watch out for, like with the roster kind of decreasing, like what do you do on the midweeks? Like you're not going to throw
You can't throw 10
everybody.
guys, yeah.
Yeah, because you need them on the weekends. Like, is that going to be? Could that be one of those freshmen, a Taylor Tracy, Cam Appenzeller? But I feel like Cameron Appenzeller is a kid that you're like, he could be your highest drafted player on this roster when he's done at Tennessee.
Right.
Do you want him on the weekends? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you do. I think that's an interesting kind of spin on how this all works out.
Yeah, and it's funny you brought that up because if you throw in whether he starts or he comes in an early relief, you throw a guy in and he struggles in midweek, you kind of just go to the next guy.
Mm-hmm.
With the inability to burn through arms like that, I wonder if there's more interesting midweek games, not just for Tennessee, but across the country where these teams just get the right night and you're going to ride that guy out for 3 or 4 innings because it's not a must win.
Yeah.
And you can't burn arms.
Mm-hmm.
I hadn't considered that.
Yeah. And is Blaine Brown somebody who pitches more in a midweek or do you want him on the weekends? I don't know. I feel like with this starting rotation, like it's great to have guys with experience because like you expect them to go 5 or 6 innings.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's one of those years like 2020. I don't think you can really do what you did in 2024, which goes 1 inning starter. AJ Causey goes for 5 or 6 innings. Then you go somebody else and somebody else like that. I just don't think that really happens much.
Yeah.
And still be able to pitch 10 guys in a midweek game.
Right. Who's your anytime, anywhere bullpen guy? I equate like Camden Sewell, like he'd come in early relief, he can come in late and close out games. He may pitch 5 innings, he may pitch to 1 batter. Who's that guy in the bullpen for Tennessee
For
this year?
me, I think it is Brandon Arvinson. I think he's a guy that can just eat innings and has that like starter mentality where he can go a long time. I don't know if I think he is the most appearances out of the bullpen is Brandon Arvinson. He pitches the most innings. He might pitch the most innings in total and isn't even a starter.
That'd be a stat. That'd be a stat to pull especially if he's like never a weekend starter and he ends up with that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be insane.
Yeah, I could see that. I could also see Bo Rudy kind of being that. I mean, he throws a lot of fastballs. So I don't think it's one of those things where like location's everything for him. It's not really like, oh, they've seen it once. You go back to the lineup, you got to get somebody else out there because they've already seen it. I don't think it's really much of that. I think it's location and that fastball coming in on hitters.
Okay. Yeah. All right. My last thing, the fun question. Who hits the most home runs for Tennessee this year?
I think it's Blaine Brown. And I think I was going to say Levi Clark before, but Josh Elander saying he can't stop hitting balls over or under 110 miles an hour. 110 miles an hour?
Yeah, that gets you fired up.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's going to hit – I mean, he might hit 20, 25 home runs.
Fire me up?
Yep.
Who has
now, RBIs could be different.
Okay, do RBIs and extra base hits.
Oh, okay. RBIs, I'll go Levi Clark.
Okay.
With RBIs. Extra base hits, I'll go Henry Ford.
Okay. Most sack flies. I'm just kidding.
Ariel Antigua. I'll throw his name
Actually,
out.
that's a good one. Whoever's batting behind. You say Henry Ford has the most extra base hits. Whoever's hitting behind Henry Ford, gotta bring him home.
Yeah, that'll be.
I guess
Who's
probably
like-
potentially 2 behind Henry Ford.
Yeah,
He's gonna
that'd be
get the
Blaine
third.
Brown.
Or I mean, maybe it's Jay Abernathy's on third after.
Yeah, he could be.
After he
that,
hits.
that could very well be.
I mean, most stolen bases is gonna be him.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Sneaky though, Blaine Brown could be that too.
What's he run?
I don't know. He's 6'5" and runs like a deer. So
That makes me think just like striding though. Is he quick?
yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think it's sneaky.
It's hard to be quick. It's hard to be
Yeah.
quick at 6'5".
I don't think he'll
Well,
have a ton of stolen bases because he's gonna hit so many home runs. So
Not enough room for stolen bases. Sorry, guys.
Sure. Yep. Let's go biggest breakout player. I'm gonna go Stone Lawless for that. I've been talked into it. I'm ready for this. I think at the end of this year, this is a hot take. I think at the end of this year, Stone Lawless is the best overall catcher we've seen at Tennessee since Tony Vitello took over.
Okay.
I'll roll with that.
You're sticking to that?
Yep, sticking to it. I know we're gonna have him on soon, so I'm not gonna tell him that. But
So, like friends of the program, like you've been forgotten.
I love Connor Pavoloni. That's my guy.
I hate it for Connor because I know he'd probably he'd be super humble and super happy and say, yeah, it's he'd probably agree with you, or he'd find another name to throw out and not his an argument, but I don't know, I feel like you need to watch your mouth.
I mean, I just think with him being, I think Josh Elander taking over and him just being a catcher at heart, I just feel like that's a position that's just going to stand out.
Yeah.
So,
okay,
that's my take.
I brought this name up several times. I don't think you'll be at the end of the season looking back and say he was one of Tennessee's best players. I've heard so much. I've wanted it to be this guy. I've heard so much just positivity about him, especially at the plate. And then I heard someone this week disrespecting the Appy League and my Johnson City Doughboys and how they compete. But it feels right for Ariel Antigua to have a season and to be strong at the plate. And then, I mean, his glove is his glove. Like, there's no denying that. So I think,
and I think
again, I don't
second base is his like. I know like everybody wants to see him at shortstop, but him being 5'8", I just think like if he was to make it to the next level, he's going to be a second baseman.
Sure.
So
I'm not saying he'll be you're not going to turn around and go, he's the most important. You know, I don't view that, but I do think he's taking a next step, and I think he'll be vital to their success if he has a season I want him to have. A little bit of this is me trying to manifest it, but also everyone we've talked to has mentioned his name and how well he's hitting the ball right now.
Yeah, agreed. And that's why he's earned it. I mean, Newstrom looks like a high draft pick, and Ariel Antigua just went in and I think beat him out. Now Newstrom's going to have his say, like he's going to get plenty of opportunities. And it might not be at second base, but I think Ariel has earned the right to be the opening day starter.
Yeah.
So, yeah, excited to see it. Let's go win, man. Let's just go freaking win. And hey, Chris, I like you again, but I got the bookmarks ready. I'm just letting you know.
Well, the last time, I feel like maybe he's doing it a little bit on purpose. The last time the SEC Unfiltered, wanted to get in on the Tennessee hot take game, it worked into Tennessee winning a national championship.
It's true, yeah. Also, I mean, new stadium, New head coach, new team, same goal though, Caleb. Same goal, and they're still on the hunt, and we're on the hunt for another national championship. I'm not saying this year. Didn't have to be this year, but it's coming.
This isn't a knockoff, folks. It ain't a knockoff. We didn't get no one. This wasn't made without the permission of Tennessee baseball. This was made by Tennessee baseball.
On the
Forged
hunt.
in the fire. Forged in the fire. Still waiting on a hat. Also, we got to get Ross Kivett on soon. I got to make a deal with him. If I can hit a home run in 6 months, I get a pair of those Jordans. 9.5, Ross. 9.5. Those are. I have no reason to wear baseball cleats. I'll find one.
Just
I'll be at a football.
Your
I'll be at a
metal
football-
tips and in a Taco Bell line.
They're not metal tips. They play on turf. We're good.
You can use metal tips on
Can
that
you?
turf. Yeah, you can.
I feel like they say that.
I feel like most people probably do have metal tips.
That's crazy. It's carpet.
I agree.
It's crazy.
I agree.
These do have metal tips. All right, so I'll be click-clacking in Neyland Stadium next fall. It sounds like an Under Armour commercial. Wearing Jordans, cheering for
Your
an Adidas
feet are gonna
team.
hurt so bad.
It can't hurt worse than a normal day at Neyland. So
You're gonna look cool though.
I'm willing to try it.
Yeah. I do want to kind of. I know we kind of already broke this news. I feel like with Ross Kivett, but I'll break it on this show as well. The bat flip is back.
Yeah.
We got a special guest, friend of the pod, none other than VFL national champion Xander Seacrest will join us on the bat flip every week, and we'll discuss Tennessee baseball and whatever else he wants to talk about or bring up. So excited for that,
Dude, fire me up. What a star-studded cast.
Super
You're really
excited.
never gonna you're doing a show with Xander Seacrest now. You're really never gonna be able to go into public ever again.
I hope
you'll be swarmed.
My goal is somebody like at the grocery store is like, "Hey, you're Ross Kivett. You're on that More Important Issues show."
You know what? We need to get someone to get him, flag him down in the dugout to get an autograph and be like, I love you on More Important Issues. That's how I know you from. That the guy that whoever or gal that goes to get our stadium replicas, I'll pay you another $100 to do that.
Yeah. They go up to him and they're like, "Hey, what are you doing here? At the baseball stadium?" I thought you were a podcaster. Kiv's Corner.
Yeah, I tuned into Kiv's Corner after that one. I love it.
Yeah. All in.
What'd he say? Kiv, love the corner.
All right.
That's what we need we need a corner porch, Kiv, at the stadium. Need you to make that happen.
Yes.
Who's the first coach to get tossed this year?
I don't really know Geralman, but with that kind of name, I feel like it might be him.
Okay. You think
The guy named
think Kiv holds up?
Chuck Geralman. I feel like
Yeah.
he's getting tossed.
okay.
I talked to Elander. It's not going to be Kivett. That's what he said.
He confirmed that?
Yeah, he said he's good now. He can't. So
I'm not rooting for it, but all this talk of it not happening,
it's going to happen the first game.
it'd be real funny.
That'd be hilarious.
I really hope it doesn't happen now. I would feel
Kind of
partially
responsible.
responsible.
Yeah.
Not fully, Kiv. I'm not letting you off the hook, but I would feel a little responsible.
Mm-hmm. Guys, before we wrap this thing up, go check out our good friends at Hovey Dry Goods, hoveydrygoods.com. They have their new spring collection out. If you haven't seen it, go check that out. Use promo code MORE for 15% off. that purchase. Again, promo code MORE, 15% off that purchase. The best hats in the business at Hovey Dry Goods.
Go do it.
Do it. Guys, have a great weekend. Have a great opening day tomorrow.
Yes, and before you close it out, new outro. Stick around for it.
Do it. We're bringing the boat in, and we out.
Home run, slam dunks, give him 6. Boys at MII, they got your big orange face. All year long is the place to be, to hear some Vols for life talking Tennessee. Hate us if you want, but we sure